Okay, this is a quick sketch on for a blog post, basically showing an example of working with nature rather than against it. Permaculture principle we use for with an architecture bent on it, perspective on it. So work with nature rather than against it. The example was foundation issues. Say if you have foundation issues, what can you do? Take advantage of that situation so that you can solve it and also get a yield out of it and use what you've got from nature. So let's say foundation issues, and let's draw a quick section of what a foundation might look like. Say this is your missed that. So say this is your wall, this is brick, this is your brick exterior, this is your 2x outdoor stud wall, and this is your concrete footing foundation, right? And so out here you got foundation issues because say it's excess drainage, and let's assume that is in this example that's the problem. You've got excess drainage, water is going in, accumulating, there's ponding there, and it's leaking back here. Well, you could add this drain there to take all of that drain, bring it somewhere where, give it some way to exit the perimeter of this concrete foundation. You could also, from a nature perspective, and this is something we did and it did work for us, you could pile some soil from when you're digging your swales, pile it here so that you can get a slope going away from the property. And don't compact this, you don't have to. Well, to some degree we did compact some of it, and also it would depend on the kind of soil you've got. So, but point is, give it some drainage, slope it away, and then this now gives you an opportunity for, say, if you put an edge there, I don't know, whatever, this can be whatever, pressure treated wood, bricks, or rocks from some other part of your site. I'm just saying put an edge there as an option, and then you can plant around this thing, and you can plant something that will like that environment. And say this is an environment that's always getting drainage, or it's only getting drainage when there's soil. When I guess that would just depend on your situation. What's good to plant there? The point is to plant something there. Plant something there that will benefit from that condition. And I'm not giving details because again, I'm just not going to those kind of specifics. But put something there that will give this shade, stabilize the soil, benefit from that moisture, benefit from that shade, or from that excess heat. Because you get foundation issues from both. You get too much water, or you get too much heat, and then that cycle from drying to excess moisture, that heaves up this soil, especially when it's clay like what we got in some parts of the house. And here in Texas, it's pretty common. So I do that, and with the drainage going away or being used for the soil, and you giving this area shade and putting in these plants, you've benefited and you've solved the foundation issue, and now you're getting a benefit from whatever you plant here. Almost forgot to mention, don't plant something big, plant something that's like a shrub. Well, yeah, I'd say something that's really just ground and cover would work well, but I wouldn't plant something that might get a lot of roots, just because again you're trying to, and it will depend, like most things. Okay, let me just put that disclaimer out there, everything depends, right? Don't plant something that would, if it works, cause more issues to this building. Say, like what we were saying, if you plant something there and you didn't realize it's going to grow to be a tree or a dwarf tree, and you don't know how those roots might impact this. And I know that the roots can impact your building, of course, but it again depends on what you ended up planting. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I think I made the point um, to stabilize this, and I can't say that it will work for everybody. It's worked for us, and it's just one of many options.